Hi there everybody, Ollie here, aka Secret Nimbus here with another episode of Magic Duels Origins. So for today's episode we'll be playing some more games with the Land Synergy deck, and for the first game of the day we're playing rank 21 Greasy. You may notice that my rank has actually increased quite significantly since the last episode. Reason being is that I kind of had a bit of fun the other night, was playing around with a Thopter's deck, kind of won about 7 or 8 games, like 4 or 5 games on the trot. It was absolutely, it was really good fun. I won so many games and I got to a quite high rank. So I'm actually up to rank 32 now. I'm looking pretty good. So we're going to drop the Elvish Visionary this turn, draw a card, potentially play out Chandra next turn. I think might be a good idea. Okay, so we've got a Gruul Guildgate, which is nice to see. So we've got more land to potentially toss away to the Molten Vortex. We're only 1 mana away from being able to play into the Maw of Hell. Although we are playing blue-black, so I don't know what kind of deck we might be playing. So we'll see how it goes. So he's meant to play a Graveblade Marauder. Okay. So I think we should play out the mountain here, just so we can actually drop Chandra. So we won't be swinging, for obvious reasons. Let's skip attack, and then just play out Chandra. Very nice. So we've got ourselves a... he's on a 20-turn countdown, unless he can obviously remove Chandra. Don't know if he can or not. So we would like to possibly draw in something like some more mana removal, like into the Maw of Hell. But I would like maybe my Acid-Moss would be quite nice. Okay, so he's played Screeching Scab. Put the top 2 cards of your library into your graveyard. Okay, interesting. So he's put in a Reeve Soul and a Swamp. So I'm guessing he's going to swing with the Marauder. We're just going to skip blocking there, let the 1 damage go through. So yeah, we'll only take 1 damage because his special ability won't come into effect at the moment, owing to the fact that he has no creature cards in his graveyard. So we just take the 1 damage, and he's Reeve Souling. Of course he's Reeve Souling. Goodbye, Chandra. Never mind. It was nice knowing you. Okay, so let's play the mountain. I think we'll play out the Elvish Visionary. See if we draw into something good. If not, it will just be a Molten Vortex turn. Just another mana, so we'll just play a Molten Vortex. Could kill Screeching Scab. We're 2 turns away from being able to play into the Maw of Hell, so we just skip attack there. I may decide to kill his Screeching Scab. I haven't decided yet. We'll see how this goes, depending on what he does. But we'll leave it open for the time being. I'm guessing he might just swing with the Graveblade Marauder. No, he did not. So let's actually deal 2 damage to you. We'll toss away the Guildgate, as we don't really need it. There we go, just kill one of his creatures. Okay, we found Ravaging Blaze, which is quite nice. So, not really the most useful right now, as I could potentially kill, say for example, his Graveblade Marauder, but not quite yet. So I'm thinking just hold out on that. So just skip attack again. So we'll save this for when we potentially get something like into the Maw of Hell and another spell into our graveyard. Okay, he's played Copterthed, so we definitely want to play into the Maw of Hell and kill that next turn, which is pretty good actually. So we get a bit more value out of it than just killing the Graveblade Marauder, which is pretty awesome. So let's play a Forest, and then we'll drop into the Maw of Hell. So we'll destroy one of his Guildgates and destroy Copterthed at the same time. Okay, that's quite nice. We'll just skip attack as well. So yeah, we need 1 more card in our graveyard to get the most amount of value out of Ravaging Blaze. So what we really need now is one of our big threats, like a Gaea's Revenge or something like that. Okay, so he's playing another Screeching Scab, which we can kill quite easily with the Molten Vortex. So I don't know what his last card is now. He's pretty much all played out here. Copterthed was a pretty big roll of the dice for him. We'll just skip blocking there. We'll take 3 damage, I think. Yeah, 3 damage, because it's 1 plus 2 creatures in the graveyard. So we get on 15. That's fine. I want to see what we draw into now. And what's he playing around at? He's decided not to play anything. Okay, so big threat. Nope, just more mana. Okay, so I'm thinking just kill the Screech. I could kill all 3 of these potentially. I could actually kill the Graveblade Marauder and the Screeching Scab this turn, which is very tempting to do so. Have I got enough mana for everything? 1, 2... No, I don't quite have enough mana for Gaea's Revenge, so I'm thinking just drop a Forest and take out a Screeching Scab. So... discard a mana, we'll kill you. There we go. Do I swing, or do I save these for blockers now? Because he will be swinging potentially quite a bit of damage now, so I'm thinking maybe... because this is going to be swinging for 5 every turn, so I'm thinking just save these as blockers for the time being, and maybe kill it with the Ravaging Blaze next turn, depending on what he plays now. I mean, I've already killed Copterfed, and I haven't seen any kind of graveyard fetch. Okay, he's played a Durabai Merc Lurker? Yeah, Merc Lurker. Merc Lurker. So I'm guessing he might swing. No, he did not. Interesting. So... okay. Ho-ho! Gaea's Revenge. So this is a turn up for the books. Now... I think I'm thinking pave the way for Gaea's Revenge next turn by getting rid of the death-touching creature this turn. So I can Ravaging Blaze this one now, or even potentially... no, I can't kill it with the Molten Vortex, so Ravaging Blaze you now. So this is why I wanted to play out an extra land earlier, so I didn't waste this opportunity. So I'm thinking Ravaging Blaze you. So 4 will kill you. There we go. And then we've got the 2 blockers as well, so we just skip attack. So I'm wondering what that is. I'm hoping, well, even if it's a removal spell, it can't actually counter Gaea's Revenge. The only thing that can kill this is something like Celestial Flare, or... I was going to say, I'm guessing he's going to swing with that. So he's also going to pump it up, I'd assume. Yep, he's going to give it lifelink, sorry, even. So he gains 2 life. We're about to drop a Gaea's Revenge, so you know I'm fairly confident we're fine right now. So is he dropping anything? Oh, you are got to be kidding me! Another Graveblade Marauder. Well, that was my Gaea's Revenge plan scuppered there. Ooh, Mwonvuli Acid-Moss. That's interesting. It doesn't really help, but so choose a land to destroy you. So we get an extra mana in play. Fortunately, we don't get it on our hand, but... okay, so I'm just going to skip attack here. So I could do with some kind of removal again for the Graveblade Marauder, or an extra mana would work as well, just so I can actually ping it off twice. How many of these does he get? He gets 2, so that is the second one. So if providing I can kill that, Gaea's Revenge is looking pretty sweet. He swung with both. Okay, so I could actually... what's he going to do? So he decided not to... so I could block... I can actually kill it this turn by double blocking. And then tossing away my final land. So we discard a card, we deal 2 damage to you. So that dies. We don't need the Elvish Visionaries, they're just there as nice superfluous... oh, I actually get to keep one. Awesome. 1 damage goes through because it only deals 1 damage. Awesome. So I actually get to keep one of my Elvish Visionaries. Very nice. So what's my opponent got left in hand? Okay, one of them is a Possessed Scab, so he gets to pull back... what? Target instant sorcery creature card. You've got to be... oh, he's brought back Copterfed. Interesting. Interesting. We do have a Zendikar Incarnate as well, but I'm thinking this turn it's got to be the Gaea's Revenge. So he's swinging for massive damage here. Oop, no, we're going to keep you back, just in case. So let's see what he does. So he's going to let the 8 damage go through. Okay. Interesting. So I'm guessing Copterfed's going to come down. Yeah, I would have thought you might have brought back the Graveblade Marauder. And there comes Copterfed. So 6/6 flyer. So whenever a permanent owned by another player is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, you draw a card and lose 1 life. Okay, can I afford to take this 5 damage? Do I block the 3/2 potentially? Just take 2 damage? So he loses 1 life there. Okay, we found Zendikar's Roil, not the most useful right now, so do I swing with the 8-5 and pray that he blocks maybe, and then play the Zendikar Incarnate out to block any of these? I think I'm going to have to. I don't really have any other way of winning here, so I've got to at least go for it. So I'm wondering what he's going to do here. What I could really do with... Ooh, so he's deciding to block. Interesting. So there goes Gaea's Revenge. So we'll just play out the Zendikar Incarnate. Which gives us a nice fatty blocker for the 3-2 Possessed Scab, I think. I'm wondering what else he's got. Maybe he's got another Possessed Scab. See, I'm assuming that the reason he didn't let that go through was he was thinking, oh, Bone Splinters. So yeah, we're kind of screwed now. Well, we're not completely screwed. If we draw into another Gaea's Revenge, we might be alright, but... So he's whacking me in the face, and what else has he got? So he's going to activate the lifelink, okay. So I get down to 7. This is a tough battle. We're going to do it. We're going to win, I hope. I don't know what will win it for me. Ooh, Nissa's Pilgramage works for me because that gets me. If we play Zendikar's Roil first. Let's just do it with... We need to keep 1 green open for the... we need to keep 1 green open for the Zendikar's Roil. Then we're going to play Nissa's Pilgramage, which gets us a token in play. And then we get 2 forest cards, I believe. Oh, that's 3, yeah. So one goes onto the battlefield, tapped. And then we also get a token as well. So then, do I play the extra forest? I think I do. Because we don't have any red mana left open anyway, so... So I've got 2 blockers now for this thing. So he's played out of mana. I really want to know what that last card is. So he's decided not to block. So another mana here would be good. Ooh, Gatecreeper Vine works for me. So play you out. We'll pick up, I don't know, doesn't really matter here, a gate. And I think I'm going to kill the 2-4, so kill you, toss the gate. And then let's do it again, so kill you, toss the land. Okay, so we've stabilised out here somehow. We're actually got the board control, which is crazy, I know. I wasn't expecting it myself. What was it that did that for me? It was Nissa's Pilgramage, yes, with the Zendikar's Roil. So we've now got the board control. I don't know what that last card is. He's been holding on to that last card for a long, long time now, and I'm thinking maybe it's just a land or something that he just can't play. So that's a land, the one he just drew. I want to know what that is. What could it be? I'm trying to think what it is that he can't play. Because if it's removal, he would have played it by now. If it's a creature, we would have played it by now. Okay, so we're still good to go here. We do have Chandra's Ignition as well, which is fantastic as a last resort. So we just will keep hammering away at his face. So we bring him down to 7 here. So this is going to be a finisher potentially. I don't believe we've won this. I honestly thought I was down and out, but I somehow managed to stabilise out. No idea how. I think it was killing the Copterfed for the 2nd time. Okay, so he's managed to play another Durabai Merc Lurker. I always manage to mumble my words whenever I try and... Merc Lurker. Okay, so we've got another forest here, so I could... just trying to think here, what could I do? How do I want to play this? I could... either play a forest and get another elemental. I could Chandra's Ignition on an elemental and then swing. And then that would take him down to 3. Then I've got a forest to generate another token or to also smack him in the face. So I'm thinking... Oh no, but that doesn't kill it though. So I'd have to Chandra's Ignition and also sacrifice the forest. So I could just swing with these 2. Then generate another token maybe. I do have finishes here, so I'm thinking push through this damage. Okay, so he's activating lifelink. That's not good. Okay, so he goes up to a 2 forward lifelink. So that gets destroyed. So we do push through 2 damage, so he goes back down to 7. Now, do we play the Chandra's Ignition? Or, no, I'm thinking kill that. So discard a land, deal 2 damage to you. I'd rather save the Chandra's Ignition for, like, if I draw into another Zendikar Incarnate or something like that. Which there should still be quite a few of my finishes left in the deck, so he's played out another mana. I have no idea what this useless card is, as he's never played it. What could it be in this kind of deck? I don't know. Bone Splinters, maybe? Cruel Revival. Okay, interesting. Wasn't expecting that. So he managed to bring back a Screeching Scab. So we're just going to play out Gatecreeper Vine here. Come on. If it, actually, if the lag doesn't go through. So I'm assuming he probably thinks he's dead or something. Yeah, why would you... That's weird. I don't know why he decided to quit there. So we'll just grab a mountain. We'll just generate ourselves a token, I think would be the best play here. So we still can't really play out Chandra's Ignition. So I know he's got a... whatever it is, Possessed Scab. Yeah, Screeching Scab, sorry, not Possessed Scab. So he puts 2 cards into his graveyard. Which is a two Reef Souls. Interesting. That's an interesting thing to have on top of your deck. So let's play out an Acid-Moss. Which destroy, I don't know, black mana. Doesn't really matter here. We're just going to generate a token from it. Oh no, we don't, because we've got no forest left in our deck. Okay, interesting. So, do I attack? No, I'm just going to skip attack here, because it's not really worth it. Is the computer going to swing? No, he is not. Okay, so we've got kind of a stalemate going on here now. Let's play another Gatecreeper Vine. Now, I think this time what I want to do is kill that thing instead. So we're going to discard a land, do damage to you, confirm. So we want to swing at his face, basically. There we go. So we've gone down to 5. This is not going anywhere fast. Oh, Fleshback Marauder, that's fine by me, because I've got 3 measly Gatecreeper Vines, which I don't actually care about. So, and he's just played out of mana. I still want to know what that is. I have no idea what that card is. And we've got another Gatecreeper Vine. Okay, this might be game over now, because what I can then do is swing for... So we're almost out of lands in our deck now, which is absolutely crazy. So what we do here is, apart from the Rootbound Crag, which I don't think we've seen any of at all. So what we do here is we swing with the 2/2. Take him down to 3. Then we deal 2 damage to target creature, toss away the land. And then we finally Chandra's Ignition. Wow, that was a convoluted game, but we did it eventually. Let's go see if we can do a quick second game. Okay guys, so for game number 2 we're playing rank 32 Cerberus. So we're playing the 3-headed dog of the underworld. I'm actually going to keep this, mostly because we've got the 2 Gatecreeper Vines, we've got a Nissa's Pilgramage and a Mwonvuli Acid-Moss. So I'm going to be using these guys to look for red sources, and then the rest of them will obviously be for the green sources. So yeah, Cerberus, so he's the 3-headed dog of the underworld. So at least we get a nice early blocker down with the Gatecreeper Vine. We're going to top deck. We're going to top deck a Zendikar Incarnate. Very nice. So I think we're just going to grab... do we grab a gate or a fast land? Fast land? No, we don't really need a fast land, so we may as well grab a Guildgate. I can't play anything. No, I should have grabbed the fast land. That was a bit dumb of me. Never mind. Do I have to reveal that land? Yeah, I do have to reveal it. So he knows I've got a Gruul Guildgate, so he knows I'm red-green now. Okay, so he's red-green as well. Interesting. There's a Gatecreeper Vine. Okay. So maybe mirror matchup? Fellow land synergy deck, or he could just be traditional red-green ramp. So I'm hoping I draw into a fast land, because that way I can then turn for Mwonvuli Acid-Moss him. Okay, no, he's red, green, blue. Interesting, interesting. Okay, so we're just going to play out the Guildgate here. And then I think Gatecreeper Vine and pull out a fast red land, I think, would be a good idea here. So we'll grab a mountain this time. So we're going to start with the land destruction, I think, next turn. Then possibly Zendikar Incarnate the turn after that. So I want to kind of I want to destroy any blue source that you might want to play here. Keep him from playing that part of his deck. So he's going to play an Is It Guildgate. So it's going to get Acid-Mossed, it's going to get Acid-Mossed basically. So he gets to draw a card. I don't know what kind of deck this is going to be, but could be interesting. Okay, we've got another land destruction, which is nice. So we're just going to Acid-Moss the Is It Guildgate. Grab our own forest as well. Comes in tap, but it's not the end of the world. Does that make 5? I'm tempted to play Zendikar's Roil next turn, just to start generating tokens with the Nissa's Pilgramage. And the Zendikar Incarnate is, you know, it doesn't matter too much. Okay, so he's got another 0-2 Gatecreeper Vine, but we do have the Into the Maw of Hell to come, so it could potentially disrupt any more of his blue sources with that as well, which is kind of hilarious, but that's why you gotta love a bit of land destruction. Okay, so he's played the Simic Guildgate this time, so he's only on 3 mana, whereas we're doing quite well. Okay, so we found Rootbound Crag. So I'm thinking, do I actually just destroy the Simic? I don't want to do that. I'm going to play the Zendikar's Roil this turn, then Rootbound Crag, and then potentially see what he plays next turn. So we can generate ourselves a nice 2/2 token. Because I don't really want to Into the Maw of Hell and Elvish Visionary, but I would be tempted to do it next turn now that I've got the 6 mana already down. And the Zendikar's Roil already played. Okay, so he's played Evo Leap, which I wouldn't be able to stop regardless, even with the blue mana, so that's fine. So he's played nothing. So do I play out the Zendikar Incarnate? Or do I go for the Into the Maw of Hell and actually disrupt him even further? So it's really tempting to, and that way I can then swing with the Elemental as well. Although I could swing with the Elemental anyway. I kind of want to save this. I don't think it's worth it, so let's just swing with the 2/2, see what he does. He might let it go through, you never know. Because you can't destroy it, so I may as well just swing and see if he blocks. So he's blocked with the 0/2, so I kill off one of his Gatecreeper Vines. What's he doing? So he's playing Evo Leap. Okay, that's fine. That works for me. So he's found an Outland Colossus. Yeah, I'm definitely glad I've saved Into the Maw of Hell now. Because that thing is just going to die next turn, I think, if he plays a 5th mana. And we can even play out a Gatecreeper Vine here, I think. So, yeah, why the hell not? Let's grab ourselves another mana. Works for me. I think we'll grab a red source. So let's grab Guildgate. Yeah, let's grab a Guildgate. May as well play it now. Grab ourselves a token. And then we're going to Into the Maw of Hell Outland Colossus and also take out one of his manas in the process, which is always kind of hilarious. Okay, so he's found another blue source now. That's nice for him. I'm still going to destroy your Outland Colossus, but so yeah, Into the Maw of Hell that, then keep swinging. Oh, Chandra's Ignition! You beauty! Where have you been all my life? So we're just going to destroy you and destroy you, just to really piss in this guy's cornflakes. Then we attack with all. So we've got the Chandra's Ignition as a finisher with the Zendikar Incarnate. So he's blocked that one and he's going to let the 4 damage go through, I'm thinking. Okay, so we've gone down to 16. So can we activate... Ravaging Blaze also works as well, as we have the Spell Mastery on that. So we've actually got 2 finishes in hand, technically. Got the Chandra's Ignition and the Ravaging Blaze. So any other big creature he plays, we could remove it with the Ravaging Blaze. And then also finish off with a big Chandra's Ignition on top of, say, for example, a Zendikar Incarnate. So this has all gone down very well. I'm amazing how consistent this deck is. I'm always amazed. It just seems... So he's double twin bolting, I'm guessing? I'm guessing this is a double twin bolt. And a fiery impulse. Okay, so he really did not want my Zendikar Incarnate to stay around, did he? That man is not a happy man. Okay, so we're going to top deck mana. Okay, that's fine by me. So, may as well play it out. Grab ourselves a token. And then let's attack with all. So push through at least 2 damage this turn. So I'm thinking he's probably mana screwed now. I've destroyed all that mana, which is kind of hilarious, but then let's play out Nissa's Pilgramage. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. So we get 2 mana in hand, 1 on the field. We get even more tokens because, you know, this is hilarious. Please say that wasn't a mana. Please. So he's played out a Gatecreeper Vine. That's not going to help. That will allow him to mana fix, but not this turn. So we'll get that 5th mana back down, but we do have the Ravaging Blaze to deal with it. And we'll push through a hell of a lot of damage in the process. Sorry about the pop-up from Steam there in the bottom right-hand corner. I never bothered to... what's the word I'm looking for? What's the word I'm looking for? No, that's... What am I on about? Jesus Christ, my brain is completely gone. Disable it, that's the word I'm looking for. So we're going to push through potentially 8 damage here, at least 6. So I think I've basically won here. Is this an instant? It is an instant. No, we push through 4. What else has he got? We'll see. Evo Leap. So he's Evo Leaping both of these. So I want him to find a big creature because it's going to make this Ravaging Blaze all the more hilarious. So he's found a Separatist Void Mage and the rest of them go to the bottom of his graveyard. And then Evo Leaps again. So we still push through 4 damage, so Reclamation Sage. Then Fiery Impulse, okay. Interesting. So I push through 2 damage. So I go down to 10. Now, if I spawn another token, that puts us back up to 4. How much mana have I got? I've got 5, so I don't have lethal yet, put it that way. So I've got the Ravaging Blaze to potentially destroy any creature that he might have. So he has to play out something big to say, for example, Chandra's Ignition. So I'm not worried about that. So what I could potentially do is Ravaging Blaze any big creature that he plays. So he's playing Reclamation Sage. Oh no, you've destroyed my Zendikar's Roil. How dare you? Oh no, whatever am I going to do? I've basically won at this point. Anyway. Be kind of funny if I got a Molten Vortex. Brilliant! I've top deck a Zendikar's Roil. Oh my god, that is brilliant. We're just going to swing with all these anyway. I might just be able to win here now, depending on what he's got. So I'm assuming he might block one of them. Yeah, he did. So what else is he going to do? Fiery Impulse, another one. Okay, you do that. So I go down to 7, and then we just play Zendikar's Roil. This guy must be like banging it. So there's a guy, I swear to God, if I saw that, I would literally be banging my head against the desk. I'd be like, what? No! So Ravaging Blaze is potential game winner next turn, depending on what he plays. So I've now got the mana and the ability to actually just punch him in the face for 6. So whatever he plays here is going to die, and then... So I basically just want him to play a creature. It doesn't matter what. So he basically just kills one of my tokens, but it doesn't really matter at this point because he's dead. Because of the Ravaging Blaze, it was always going to be a finisher. So I can't do it now because I've only got so much damage I can push through. So I'd rather just... Because he hasn't got any blue mana open. He's Evo Leaped? You've got to be joking. That was my winner. He's found Whirler Rogue. Okay, so we just swing with the 2. If he can't kill these, he's dead because I just Chandra's Ignition. Okay, he's dead, so I just Chandra's Ignition you. Boom! 2 wins out of 2. Excellent. Awesome. That's what I like to see. We're up to almost 1,500 gold as well, so and rank 34. I'm in a really good place right now. Okay, so that is the end of the episode for now, guys. As always, don't forget to comment and like if you enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.